Hello, folks. I'm back. Sorry, I had to delete the video and start over because somebody called me and distracted me, and I had to put the mic on mute, and I kept it on mute, and it ruined the whole video. So I'm right back. But luckily, I didn't taste anything yet. But I had poured them. I poured the products. Don't know which is which. They're both silver. That one looks like it might be Cruzan. Though it's a little bit darker. And it's an aged rum, aged 1 to 4 years. So this Cruzan aged rum, introduced in 1760, produced in the United States Virgin Islands on St. Croix Island. St. Croix. Had this. There's Gary Nelthrop's signature. Had the same family. The same family's been the distillers of this rum since the 1800s. They're not the original. They bought it out from the original family. Yes, Joe Cobb, we're back in business. From the original family in the early 1800s. So 1760, but this family's only been doing it since about 1810. Only 200 and something years. All right. Now it's bottled in the U.S. for Cruzan, and I found out it's Suntory Global Spirits that bottles this for them. So you say, why did they make an alliance with them? Why are they collaborating with this big global company? That's terrible. Well, yeah, well, if you don't collaborate and make an alliance or come under their thumb, then you might notice that nobody sees your stuff on the shelves. So it's a way to get their product out there. So it helps Suntory, because then they can say, look at all the stuff we handled. And it helps the Nelthrop family with Cruzan because they can get their stuff on the shelf. And it reduces costs. And their stuff is, you can you get expensive Cruzan rum? Yeah. But most of it's pretty inexpensive. Now here's WD Liquors imported rum from somewhere in the Caribbean islands. Don't know where, can't tell you. Winn-Dixie established in 1955. They've been bought by Aldi. They're owned by Aldi now as of 2024. What's going to change? I don't know. Cruzan is aged 1 to 4 years. Now, WD might be aged 1 to 4 days. I don't know. All right, screen share. Now we're back on track. So here's Cruzan aged light rum in bourbon barrels, aged in ex-bourbon barrels. Might be Jim Beam for all we know. Considering Jim Beam is owned by Suntory Global Spirits, that would make sense that it would use that. But lighting color, this classic showcases the smooth Cruzan, the smooth flavor Cruzan 4. Okay. Yeah. And then there's all the cocktail they're going to have on their website. I'll show you a few little more expensive ones that you can buy, but they're not going to be $16.99 a hand. Island Reserve rum. That's going to cost Harold. That's going to cost you. Now I did find Strap Estate Diamond, which I think maybe somebody made a pricing mistake, but I found it for $8.99 for a bottle, and the price has gone up significantly since I found that. And there's the WD. They got it for $12.99, 25th. And all we know is that it's imported and bottled in Kentucky by Wide World Importers, Sazerac division there. Urja says, seen a lot more Cruzan in plastic bottles nowadays. Yes, I think that's where they're heading, because that's the market right now. Mass consumption, plastic bottles, and cheaper. The cheaper, the better. Out of curiosity, how do you pour the two bottles to make sure that you don't know which one is which? Good question. I know the challenge legit, but just asking. Well, I put little labels on the bottom. See that little piece of paper? There's a letter on there. Okay, and the Cruzan has a letter C. Makes sense, right? And then the Winn-Dixie has a W. But they're small and I can't see them. Now, if I looked real carefully, I could look through that glass and see it backwards, and then I could tell, because a backwards C is not going to look like a backwards M, right? But I'm not going to cheat. So, and then I mix them up really well, talking and everything, and then I try to tell them apart. And that works out really well. I don't have to have a blindfold. I go see somebody doing beer reviews, got a blindfold, and his assistant, his wife, meaning his wife, has to set it all up. I'm like, no, you don't have to go through all of that. If you just do it properly, you can do it alone. Not to say you wouldn't want your wife to help you. I would like Sonia to help me, but she wouldn't have any interest in doing this. Plus, she doesn't live in this town. All right. But if she was here, she would help me. She gave up drinking, though. Alex says, good morning, Jay. Good morning to you, Alex. David Cassidy, good morning, Ron. Good morning to you, David. On aroma, it's hard to tell. It's honestly hard to tell. They smell about the same. There's a $4 difference per handle bottle. Cheers. Back to you, Alex. Taste time. Very dry. Sweet like molasses. Maybe a little oak. Maybe. Sugarcane stalks, grassy stalks. Yeah, all that. Must be the WD. Can't say for sure. Now we go to the right hand. Here, there's not much difference. But there is a little oak that I'm picking up. There's a woodiness that's noticeable. But it's not profound, but it's noticeable. And I don't pick that up over here. I mean, when I'm pointing there, I mean, I think that's what it is. So, do I think the Cruzan is better? Oh, yes, a little. Jay, you are pretty good at evaluating flavor. Oh, thank you. I try to be good. I try to practice. People say, you practice too much. Well, of course, that's a danger, but I don't think I do. We're only pouring a little bit. I'm about to go practice with some Chinese food in a little while. Good morning to you, Daryl. Daryl Messias. Good morning, Ronald. Good morning to you. $4 difference. Is it worth the extra $4 for the Cruzan if you get the handle? Yes, I believe so. But just that. I think the price is right. There's nothing wrong with enjoying some morning drinks. Right. Unless some people have a problem keeping things in check, you know. I don't think I do. I know I don't. Y'all don't judge me because you don't understand. Oh, my goodness. Ron, do you like the Truly lineup hard seltzer or it's not? No, I don't drink that Invasion. It's not my cup of tea. Seltzer beers are not my cup of tea. Now, I thought the Truly vodkas, I had 3 different flavor vodkas I bought on a discount. Those were good. Not great, but good. I know I enjoy a good morning drink. They were good. All right, so I think this is the WD. I'm about to find out. It is. Got it right. Dry. So, yeah. Okay, I'm trying it out. Now it's decent. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, I just don't like seltzers, y'all. I'm sorry. I've had a few. They were okay. I just don't ever do them on my channel. They are technically a beer, but I just don't like the taste. How much more would you pay for a glass bottle instead of plastic? I wouldn't pay any more. The plastic doesn't bother me. Okay. So I wouldn't pay any extra. But I mean, does this glass bottle look nice? Yeah, it is nice. It's embossed. It's pretty. Is the flavor good? Yeah, it's good. It's more developed flavor. It's a more developed, deep. There's more depth of flavor. You get that oak, that ex-bourbon barrel. Kind of tastes like Jim Beam or Old Crow, but anyway, it's $4 more, and it tastes like it's about $4 better. So that this is one challenge where everything matches. It all matches up. Now, tomorrow, no, Saturday, not tomorrow. We're doing Fandango Friday tomorrow. Saturday, I'm gonna try to do maybe that Palo Viejo. I think Palo Viejo came under control of Beam Suntory also. Oh, I'm sorry, not Beam Suntory anymore. It's Suntory Global Spirits. Yeah. It's made by a company called, but it's a different company. But like I said, it might be so small. They in Puerto Rico, they cannot get their product on the market, so they collaborate with Suntory Global Spirits and come under their umbrella. And if they're not technically owned by them, they're in practice, they may as well be because they're under their control. But the people that started the little company, Palo Viejo, they're getting their money, so they don't care. I mean, they're probably getting more money now. So I can't remember the name of the company. It's Munson. It's not Munson Shaw. That's the bottler, Munson Shaw. But I think Munson Shaw is owned by Suntory Global Spirit. It's I'll show you when I get to the product tomorrow, Saturday. Glass is a bit better in my opinion, but it's still the same product. I prefer glass, but I'm not going to pay extra for it. It does taste better out the glass than the plastic. You think? I don't notice that, but if I can save money drinking out of plastic, then I'm going to get the plastic bottle version. Smiley face. Some beer tastes better out of the bottle than the can, and then some beers taste better out of the can. Now, people were complaining about the plastic Old English 800 versus the glass Old English 800. I didn't notice a difference. I'm going to just be honest. If I did notice a difference, I'll tell you. I didn't notice a difference, okay? And I like to get the extra 2 ounces. I enjoy getting the extra 2 ounces. But now they're back to plastic 40-ounce bottles, so fine. I don't see the 18-ounce bottles anymore. Those disappeared. Like in one day, it seemed like in one day, Steel Reserve, Old English, Bud Ice, Budweiser, Bud Light, all those 18-ounce bottles just disappeared. I don't know what happened. Maybe they didn't sell. Maybe people didn't like that size. Agreed. Yeah, the extra 2 ounces more than we think. Things come and go so quickly. Oh yeah, it's amazing. But Cruzan ain't going anywhere, and neither is WD Rum. I don't believe. Even though Aldi bought it out, I don't think they're going to try to. I mean, why would they try to get rid of products that are steady sellers? Wouldn't make sense, would it? Beers are getting very expensive here in Texas. Well, it's the same thing here, Invasion. It's outrageous. All right, well, y'all take care. Have a good Thursday. Have a good Thursday. And try to be back Saturday morning for another rum taste challenge. And we're going to see what happens. All right, bye-bye.